Well, the man hoping to win Ted Stevens' Senate seat finds himself in more hot water tonight. Well, we told you last night that U.S. Senate candidate and Mayor Mark Begich is under investigation by the Alaska Public Offices Commission for failing to properly fill out financial disclosure forms. Now, Begich is returning thousands of dollars in campaign contributions that Alaskan Republicans are calling dirty money. Tonight, we decided to take a closer look.
There's an old adage in politics that says it's critical for voters to follow the money. The Alaska Republican Party is encouraging Alaskans to do just that when it comes to Mayor and U.S. Senate candidate Mark Begich. Recently, Begich accepted a $10,000 campaign contribution from a New York lawmaker who is now under federal investigation.
When he leaves the state and he has fundraisers, these are the type of people he's having fundraisers with. And Alaskans should question that, should look through his details, and make sure they know more about him before they go to the voting booth.
The Begich campaign confirms that the mayor received the contribution, but that upon finding out New York Representative Charles Rangel was under investigation, decided to donate the money to charity.
And because Mark Begich is running on a platform of ethics and is known as an ethical, independent leader, we just wanted to take any possibility of taint away from our campaign and have donated that to a very worthy charity.
Indeed, the money was donated to the Armed Services YMCA, but the question at the center of all of this is why did it take the Begich campaign so long to let go of that money? Remember, Representative Charles Rangel, the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee, was questioned about possible tax evasion charges at the beginning of this month by federal authorities. The controversy centers around unpaid taxes on a vacation home in the Dominican Republic, but the controversy started long before that, with Rangel admitting he violated House ethics rules concerning a family trip to Cuba in 2006, and then again in July of this year, when a New York Times investigation exposed that he was using rent-controlled apartments for his offices. There are also questions about his investment funds and properties in New York, Florida, and D.C. The money Rangel's Political Action Committee donated to Begich, again, $10,000, arrived in June. It's now the middle of September. The Alaska Republican Party says this contribution is indicative of a much larger problem.
It's good that he donated this, and it's right that he sent this to a worthy cause. But this also shines a light on the East Coast political influence that Mayor Begich has in his campaign. These are the people he's associating with.
We'd prefer to focus on the issues that Alaska's families are talking about, which is energy and ethics and healthcare and education. But we had already decided to give back Representative Rangel's money or donate it to a charity when the Republican Party put out their press release.
The Begich campaign also came out swinging after the Alaska Public Offices Commission recently launched an investigation and decided just yesterday to recommend fining Begich for failing to report nearly $15,000 worth of income on campaign financial disclosure forms. The Alaska Republican Party says we're seeing a pattern of Begich not living up to his campaign promises to Alaskans, and that it goes further than today's campaign contribution scandal and the APOC investigation.
He's saying other things about drilling in Alaska, drilling in ANWR, about energy, and about the views that Alaskans share. He's saying a different message in the lower 48 to these liberal groups than he is at home to Alaskans.
We should point out the Begich campaign's decision to donate the money comes at a time when politicians are increasingly more aware of contributions donated by politicians who may be facing ethical or criminal charges. The McCain-Palin ticket has given away $5,000 from indicted Senator Ted Stevens, and other Republican candidates who are facing re-election this year also say they returned or donated the money donated by Senator Stevens.